Alright, what's up you guys? My name's Taylor and welcome to my top 5 Fallout perks that need to be in Fallout 4. Keep in mind this is my top 5, this isn't anyone else's top 5 or anything like that. So if you guys disagree with my list, then let me know down in the comments below on what you think your top 5 perks need to be in Fallout 4. So without further ado, let's get going. So at number 1 I have Bloody Mess. It's plus 5 overall damage and the enemy explodes on the last shot if you shoot him in the head. And this perk is in Fallout 3 and in New Vegas, so it's been in the past 2 games. Hopefully it'll be in the third. I mean, in the fourth, Fallout 4, obviously. And it's a fun little perk that I personally enjoy a lot. When I am being annoyed by a raider, when I'm just exploring the wasteland, or when a super mutant suddenly just runs up, or a ghoul or something comes up and just starts messing with me, starts killing me, I get that extra satisfaction when I see their body parts fly all over the screen and just blood everywhere. I get that did sound a bit insane, but who isn't a little bit insane when they play Fallout? You know, you're in the wasteland, you're trying to survive. It's a Fallout game. It's just a video game, guys. Come on, let's have some fun here. At number 2, I have Lead Belly. It's minus 50% radiation whenever drinking from a water source, and this is in Fallout 3 and New Vegas as well. And it is a very key perk for me because when I am stuck in a bathroom, there's super mutants waiting for me outside, and I'm all out of stim packs, and I am do not want to get addicted to any chems or anything like that. I need to drink out of a toilet, or I need to drink out of a sink, and then that brings me radiation. I could be at the brink of radiation poisoning, so what do? I need Lead Belly. You know that? It's minus 50% radiation. That is a lot. Honestly, once it adds up, the amount of water you drink, you know, it does add up. So that is a lot of radiation you're not getting if you have this perk. It's a great perk if you are new to the Fallout series and are looking to survive a lot more. You want to drink out of the water, out of the sink, or the toilet. It does give you a lot of health, and if you have the Lead Belly perk, you really don't have to worry too much about radiation poisoning. And at number 3, I have Animal Friend, and at rank 1, Yalgawai, dogs, mole rats, etc. They don't attack you, they just leave you be, and they just kind of mind their own business. And at rank 2, they actually start helping you against other creatures. And technically, this rank 2 thing, you know, you really don't need to get it to rank 2. You could just say you're getting attacked by a pack of rad scorpions, and there's a couple dogs, vicious dogs behind you. Just run back to the dogs, and the rad scorpions will follow you, and the dogs will end up killing them anyways. So it's not too big of a deal if you don't have a rank 2, but it is something that it's kind of like having companions if you have a rank 2. Sorta, kinda, not really, but they do end up helping you with rank 2. I hope that made sense. And the Animal Friend is actually in Fallout 1, 3, and New Vegas, so I'm assuming it's going to be in Fallout 4. If it isn't, that is very bad because, again, this is another essential, key perk, I should say, to your survival in the wasteland. So it's something that could really help. And they could also add on to this perk in Fallout 4. They could add, you know, that'd be amazing if they added Death Claws, but I doubt they would do that. Or super mutants or whatever, you know, they could add more creatures that'll help you in this perk to Fallout 4. And at number 4, I have Light Step, and that is just floor traps, so like mines and barrack traps and just tripwires and all that. They won't go off at all, and it's in every Fallout game except for Fallout 1. So I'm assuming it's going to be in Fallout 4. If it isn't, that'd be a pretty big surprise. This is another perk that'll help you with your survival, and it makes you not have to watch the floor the entire time you're in a metro tunnel or whatever, or you're in raider territory. You don't have to watch for mines or anything like that. So it's a perk that just helps you lose a little bit of stress there when you're about to die. And at number 5, this is a very, I would say, controversial perk, and it's one that's kind of fun, and it's kind of just interesting. Again, I'm not insane, I swear. It's the Cannibal perk, and this is a perk that I think a lot of people use, especially when they have their evil character, and it's you eat people and you gain health. So You do lose karma though whenever you eat someone, and if you're witnessed, I believe people will attack you if someone sees you eat someone. And it's in Fallout 3 and New Vegas, so I'm not sure. I really don't know. I've personally never used this perk, but I felt it was pretty important because I feel like a lot of people turn to cannibalism in Fallout when they're in need of health or whatever. And I could honestly see this not being in Fallout 4 because this is worse than Bloody Mess. You know, it's not promoting. I personally don't believe it's promoting cannibalism, but there is a lot of people who would disagree with me. So I'd like to see this in Fallout 4 just so you could have the option, at least for me. You know, I do know people who do use the cannibalism perk, so I've always thought about it. You know, I've always thought about taking that perk on Fallout 3 or whatever and trying it, because it could be helpful for your survival. You know, it could be about to die and there's a dead body right next to you and you're like, well, you know, I need to survive. It is the wasteland. So, you know, I guess it's time to dig in, I guess. You know, okay, yeah, I'm done with that. So yeah, it's just a cool, it's a weird perk. I don't know what to say. I feel like everything I'm saying is kind of wrong to say, but I would like to see the cannibal perk again in Fallout 4. So that is my top 5 Fallout perks that need to be in Fallout 4. And I did not look for the most important perks that you need to survive the wasteland. I did just pick the ones that I personally liked, and also ones that aren't in every game, or like almost every Fallout game in the series. Just mainly because it could have the possibility of not being in Fallout 4. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and don't forget to let me know your top 5 Fallout perks that you want to see in Fallout 4. And don't forget to subscribe and leave a like on this video if you do enjoy my content. I'll see you guys later. Peace.